Hi YouTube, I'm filming a update on my Gillio Pocket Compagna setup today because quite a lot has changed since I did my last video. Not when you first open it up, still have the same dashboard, still have post-it notes on the front, still have page flags along the top. I have added a 0.5mm friction pen. I found that I was doing a lot of crossing out in my planner and it was starting to get annoying, so I just hooked a friction pen on the top here so that I can write stuff and then rub it out if it needs to be changed or anything like that. Still have the same 1-800-GOT-JUNK card under the post-it notes, haven't used it yet. Added some receipts for work things under here. Under the front secretarial flap, still have the laminated cartoon from robothugs.com. Please visit their website, they have some amazing comics on different topics. Still have some stickers, post-it note that I have laminated, not much else back there. In the top section, not much going on here. Still have my important papers back here that I kind of need if I'm going to an appointment or something, and some vouchers. Dashboard that I made myself. Still have the same picture of me and my husband, still have the same stuff in the top opening envelope. I have changed the tabs. I used to have 4 tabs going down the side. I have changed to 3 tabs across the top. The reason I did this was I found that the side tabs were starting to hit the pen, especially as I was putting more and more stuff in here, and I was starting to wonder if that was leading to the lamination coming apart at the edges. So I've still got diary, I've still got information, but I combined the lists and notes section into one. Didn't really seem to need a separate section for each. Still have an information page. I've added this fold out year at a glance that I made myself. The reason that I'm using this is to keep track of how long it is until an exam that I have to take at the end of the year. Don't really track anything else. Main change in my planner is that I'm no longer using the Kiki K Week on 2 pages inserts. Instead, I've moved to some that I made myself. I was looking at the DIY fish inserts. I'll put a link into the description bar below. I didn't feel that I needed that much detail though, so what I did was I made some inserts myself, kind of inspired by her idea. I printed them out on copier paper myself. All of them are undated because I couldn't figure out how to make the dates work, but that's fine. So I have a month at a glance fold out, which as you can see is a sort of zigzaggy sort of fold. It's 4 pages across, but slightly skinnier for the 3 pages away from the rings so that they don't hit the rings. On the front I have a grid that I track some health related information on. And on the other side I have my month at a glance. So I have a calendar for the month where I can write all my appointments and due dates for training assignments and stuff like that. Yes, the boxes are quite small, but I'm still using my 4-barrel Kaleido, which has 0.3mm pen nibs, so I find that I can write quite well on these small boxes. I've got a this month's goals sheet closest to the rings, and I have that for 2 reasons, which will become apparent in a little bit. But one of the things is that I always do sort of this month's goals, so it kind of made sense to have it there. I have all the months for this year and also January next year because that's the end of my work year. I've got June on its own and I'm sort of keeping the others clipped together with the bulldog clip. Then after this clear fly leaf, which is just a piece of laminate left over from the last time I did some lamination, I have this month's fold out, which would be May. So the reason that it works like this, so I can have my month at a glance like this, and then I have my daily page on the next page. So when I have the page facing the page on the right hand side, then this works fine. But when I'm using the page on the left hand side, now you can see why I have the this month's goals where it is. Because when I'm using this page, like for example this weekend, I can still see the entire month calendar, so I don't have to rewrite dates or anything like that. if I didn't have the this month's goal sheet and the calendar was moved over, then I'd be fine if I was using this side, but then when I was using this side, I wouldn't be able to see part of the calendar. So that's the reason why this is here. So I've got all the daily pages for the rest of the month and also for most of June. I can't put much more in there because Gillios have little rings. The next section is my combined lists and notes section. The stuff that I'm keeping in here hasn't really changed. I still have a to-do list here for sort of longer term things. I'm doing a no spend June, so I've written out the month's days on here, and hopefully I'll be able to tick them off if I'm successful. Still have a sheet of password hints, which are quite obscure, otherwise everyone would know my password. Different lists. I've got a section here where I printed out these on Filofax blank paper, and I basically write one good thing that happened or one good thing that I did every day. I've got a little bookmark here. The cartoon is from robothugs.com, and I just use that so I can tell where my notes section is. I've just got some blank paper for writing. I have some crossword puzzles in the middle of my planner. This is also new. These are for sort of just if I'm on the train and I'm bored or something like that. And the way I got them to fit is after reading something that Steve on Filofax wrote, is that I've got the page like this, and I folded it along the bottom where it would hit what a normal page length would be. But then I folded up the bottom left-hand corner so that it doesn't hit the rings, and then I can fold it in like this and it all fits. I still have my information section. I still track my training assessments. I still have a birthday sheet, and I still have the health information. I haven't changed that, and I'm not going to show you because that's very personal. I keep the Gillio page marker at the back, sort of as a mini page lifter. I don't really need it as a sort of bookmark because I have so many other bookmarks and things going on there. Nothing in behind this secretarial flap at the moment. Still keeping stickers and stamps in the zip pocket. Oops. And that's it. It's pretty fat, but it does still close, and you can just see the middle of the rings. I probably wouldn't put too much more in there though. So that's my updated Gillio Pocket Compagna setup. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, have a good evening. See ya.